Now, what is computer language? Computer language is a medium to express our views and feelings. To communicate with a computer, we need a language that a computer can understand. See, we human beings are understanding human languages, but the computer is a machine. It understands only some machine language. So, we have to write some programs, or you can say a group of instructions there in the form of machine understandable form. So, a program is a set of instructions that tell the computer what to do. Because a computer is a dumb machine, it cannot understand by its own that what action is to be taken. So for every task, it requires some instructions to be given. Now, for writing a program, we require some language that is known as programming language. So programming language has its own specific rules. For example, English or Hindi language or any human language which we use is having some set of instructions, or you can say rules and regulations. So in the same way, programming language is also having some set of rules and regulations. They are known as syntax. So the process of writing specific instructions in a computer language is called programming. The evolution of programming language has made it easier for programmers to write powerful application programs. So we can classify computer languages in 4 parts: machine language, assembly language, high level language, and fourth generation language. First, we will discuss about machine language. It is the first generation language. So machine language is the only language that a computer can understand. Can you tell me why? Because it is having only 0 and 1. It is expressed in binary, that is 0 and 1, where 0 means off and 1 means on state. Children, why we use 0 and 1 here? Because the computer is an electronic device and it understands only machine language. So here you can say that the machine understands only the presence of current and absence of current, or you can say electricity. Okay, so here presence of current denoted by 1 and absence of current denoted by 0. So machine language has the advantage of very high speed and very low memory utilization. Means if the speed is very high, whenever you create program in machine language, it processed very high speed, and memory utilization is very low. But understanding and learning machine language is tough and time consuming process. It is very difficult to write and debug program written in the machine language. It is extremely machine dependent. That is why machine language is also regarded as low level language. So machine language program written on one computer may or may not run on another computer because it is a machine dependent language. Because of this, very few people opt for specialization in machine language. This language Now we will learn assembly language. It is a second generation language. This language uses mnemonics code for some 0 and 1s, or you can say symbols in place of 0 and 1. For example, if the operation code for add is 0010 in binary language, it can be directly written as add in assembly language. So you do not need to write 0010 or something like that. In place of that, we directly write the operations or what operations we want to do. There are some codes for that, and they are known as mnemonics. Since assembly language uses symbolic codes, it is easier to work with assembly language than in binary language. It is easier to work in assembly language than binary language. As it is evident that a computer can understand only machine language, so assembly language program has to be converted into machine language. So children, Because we know that computer understands only machine language, but we are writing program in the assembly language, so it has to be converted into the machine language. For this purpose, we are using assemblers, or you can say translator programs. Now, what is translator programs? Translator program known as assemblers were developed to convert the assembly language program into the machine language program. A program written in assembly language is called the source program, whereas the program converted into the machine language by the assembler is called object program or object code. Now, like machine language, assembly language is also machine dependent, and programming in this language is quite time consuming. Though it is easier than the machine language, but still it is little complex and time consuming. And it is also regarded as a low level language. Now we are moving to a third generation language, that is high level languages. The restriction in the usage of machine and assembly language prompted people to develop a language with the following features: simple and user friendly language that is machine independent. Owing to the above mentioned features, it became easy to learn and use the computer languages. A large number of people started writing computer programs using these third generation language. They are also known as high level language. See children, high level language is similar to the English language, means it comprises of some English language words, then numbers, symbols, etc. So the basic C, C++, Java, etc. are some of the very popular examples of high-level languages. Now, high-level language program need to be translated into machine language by using the translator program. Again, we write a program in the high-level language but see, computer don't understand that high-level language. It understands only machine language. So again, it has to be converted into the or translated into the machine language. That's why we use again translator programs. A translator program is used to convert a high-level language program into the machine language program. There are two types of translator programs which are as follows. First is interpreter. An interpreter translates line by line, execute the instruction and then repeats the procedure for the remaining instructions. If any error are found, they are to be removed immediately. As the converted form is not stored anywhere, so it has to be generated at the time of the execution of a program. Interpreter programs are preferred for beginners and are slow in execution speed. For example, suppose the French president is visiting India on an official tour. In order to understand each other, both the French president and Indian president minister would require an interpreter to translate the French language into the English language and vice versa. See, the next is compiler. It is also a translator. Compiler is a translator program used to convert a high-level language program into the machine language program. It translates the whole program at once. See, interpreter is doing line by line and compiler is doing what? A whole program in a once. It generates the object code for the program along with the list of errors. The execution speed of compiler is faster as compared to an interpreter. As you understand, because interpreter is working line by line, but compiler is working as a whole, means it converts the program as a whole. Now we are moving to the next level, means fourth generation languages. Fourth generation languages are closer to human language than other high level languages. Fourth generation language are a combination of languages with the following features: highly user friendly and independent of any operating system, very high speed of execution, designed to reduce the level of programming efforts, minimum effort from the user to obtain any information, designed to reduce time and cost of software development, In fourth generation language, the user has to specify only the required output they want, while the computer determines the sequence of instructions that will accomplish those results. See, nowadays we are using fourth generation language. Why? Because it is very closer to the human understandable form. Means we do not require any specific hardware for that. We can work on any device. It reduces your level of programming effort. You need not to program or master in the program. If you have less experience also, then also you can work in the fourth generation language. And it reduces the software cost, because nowadays you know that many other things are available freely on the internet. So you just decide what output you want, and the software will work for you and give the output. Now, features. Machine language uses binary codes to depict operators and data. Machine dependent, the only language directly understood by a computer. Assembly, use mnemonic code or symbols instead of binary numbers. Machine dependent, has to be converted into machine language by translator programs. Assembler. High level language, uses English words and mathematical operators. Machine independent, has to be converted into machine language by translator programs that are interpreters and compilers. Now, fourth generation languages. Machine independent, minimum user skills required to obtain results. Application development tool. Now, just take a recap what we learned in this chapter. Programming is the process of writing specific instructions in a computer language. Second, machine language is the only language that a computer understands. Third, syntax are the rules governing the formation of statements in a programming language. Means, syntax are the rules. When we write a program, we have to follow the syntax, like we are following grammar in English language. An interpreter translates line by line, whereas a compiler translates the whole program at once. The term software was first used by John W. Tukey in 1957. Thank you.